Hi, my name is Dave Holman. I'm from Branson, Missouri. I just moved to Atlanta recently in January for a new job, and I found Influencers Church about a month ago. So I'd like to tell you a little bit about my story. I work for State Farm as a claims adjuster, and my wife and I were, a couple of years ago, we were really struggling financially, and I had lost a job that I just thought was going to be where I worked at for the rest of my life, and God didn't have that set up for me. So, and I come from a much larger church, very similar to Influencers Church, and our life group had started praying for us. And over the past 2 years, God started to set up a plan for me to move to Atlanta, which I had no idea about. So I got a call from a friend of mine, said to apply for a job in Atlanta, and I did, and I had no expectation that I would get hired, but here I am. So when I came down here, my wife and I stopped tithing because we did not know whether we should tithe at this church or tithe back at her church, at our old church, because she's still going there. My wife will come down in the summer when my daughter gets out of school. So the past couple of weeks, Pastor Ashley had been preaching. He hadn't preached on tithing at all, but God was convicting me about tithing, and I just felt really guilty because we had stopped. So a couple of weeks ago, I called my wife and I told her, I said, we really need to start tithing again. And I said, I feel very strongly about it, and God is just really wanting us to tithe. And you know, we really didn't have the money financially, because now I have two expenses, living down here and still paying a mortgage back at home. But you know, we trust the Lord, and she said, okay, we'll start tithing again. I got a phone call the very next day from a lady that a job that I had applied for to work from home, just part-time extra money. Just out of the blue the next day, an email and asked me if I wanted to work for them, still interested in the position. So that was an amazing miracle from God, and I'm very thankful for that. So I would just like to encourage you to, if you're not tithing, to tithe. God is faithful. God always takes care of you no matter what. And we're just starting again to tithe, and I'm excited. So this is the start of a new beginning for me, and I think that we're going to see a lot of neat things come to pass pretty soon.